Well, I've finished my 30-day challenge now. I have to admit, it hasn't been the roaring success that I'd perhaps hoped for. I realised quite early on that a lot of the foods that I'd kind of rushed into introducing into my reset phase were high in the on the FODMAPs list, and just things that I don't seem to get along with. So that kind of limited the directions that I could go in. And coming out of the 30-day challenge, I haven't really increased my my food list greatly. I have been able to introduce sweet potatoes, which is good. I'm quite happy that they're okay now. And I've been having a little bit of a dark chocolate, which is really nice to be able to have some kind of sweet treat. I think the biggest problem for me really was the fact that I had to cut out dairy and eggs, which had become quite a major part of my sort of daily nutrition. So I did start to lose weight during the 30 days, which was a bit worrying. But since I finished the challenge, I have quickly reintroduced eggs because I knew I needed something to, try and get my weight back up, and they seem fine. And dairy is next on my list to try. I know in the guides Chris does say that people might not necessarily see success during the first 30 days, but it is, sort of setting the foundations. So I hope I have done some of that, and I've learnt a lot about what I can and can't tolerate, and I can see the directions that I need to go in rather than keep trying the same foods and hitting the same hurdles all the time. So it's definitely been a positive experience. The thing I struggled with the most was keeping a food diary, and I struggled with it to the point that I didn't actually keep one, which is really stupid. It just meant that when I did have successes early on, when I looked back or tried to think back to what I was eating or doing during that time to try and recreate that, I just couldn't. And I really wish that I'd kept a food diary, and symptom diary, so I could look back and be able to try and recreate that. So that's one piece of advice, if for anyone else doing this challenge, that I would definitely keep a food diary if I was going to do it again. Next, I'm going to be following the steps for the reintroduction phase, and I'm looking forward to trying things like rice and potatoes, and also getting dairy back in. I was having yogurt and kefir, and I'm not actually having any probiotics at the moment, so I think it's pretty important to get back onto those, particularly as over the next couple of days I'm prepping for a colonoscopy, so I want to be able to build up my probiotics on the other side of that. I think that's really important. Yeah, so that's about it really. I just want to say thanks to Chris and his team for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to Chris's book coming out at the end of the year. Thanks for watching.